to my channel, Deep Sea Mercury, an oracle of sorts, where we talk about the energies with astrology and the tarot. So there's a lot been going on. There's a lot going on. Oh, right? You know, we had the pandemic. We have a revolution, we have evolution, we have the race war, we have a lot going on. And so I thought I'd jump on here because this week is leading up to the new moon in Cancer solar eclipse. Big energy. Eclipse season is huge. It is a time of, I want to say beginnings and endings, but more so this is an ending to the previous 3 years of eclipses. And I know it's a lot of, information coming at you if you're into astrology and, spirituality, and you hear all these people talking about that the eclipse from last year is a bookend to the one of this year, and it goes back to 3 years. Well, I'm not here to explain all of the different eclipses through the years and how it's coming up to this one on June 20th to the 21st. I'm here just to talk about this one and what we're experiencing energetically with this surging energy being in Cancer, which is a water element, right? And really asking us, what have we been caring about? What have we been nurturing? What have we been carrying inside of ourselves? What is it that we have been basically mothering and nurturing? And how are we, how is that helping us to be, basically give a damn about the rest of the world? And how can we emotionally engage and connect? And how's that working for us? How has that been working for us? Cancer is compassion, is emotion, is that water element, is the mother. And it's really talking about, if this is bringing up, in the eclipse will bring up these feelings, and in Cancer it's bringing up, a lot of emotions. Think turbulent waters, that type of thing, but also, what are we nurturing and thus taking care of and growing? So, are you ready to take a good look at what you value, what you've been investing your time and energy and care into? Are you ready to see where it's gotten you today? How is it working for you? Are you happy? Are you, feeling emotional discord? Are you feeling, empathetic and compassionate towards the rest of the planet and those that are suffering, the sick and the suffering? And are you being kind to yourself through your own trials and tribulations? And, what have you really been paying attention to and nurturing when you might not even have known it, so that you're at this place where you're sort of sitting on it, and the buck stops here. We get a choice to move forward. The future is change, the future is forward, or we're going to be dragged, because things are very different now. Things will never be the same. Okay, we have been doing a lot, given these opportunities to really see the truths and some lies in our lives and in the world, on TV and politics, within our families, friends, all of that, because of the pandemic. And then also, what's going on with the Black community, and how, it would be in your best interest to be anti-racist. I'm not a person that's a love and lighter. I believe in justice, and I believe in being actively anti-racist in any way that you can. Nobody's perfect. You don't have to know all the answers, and you don't have to be like, well, I don't like politics and spirituality. No, it involves ethics, so they do matter. They do go hand in hand. The cards that I pulled for this week would be the Six of Pentacles and the Chariot. And the Chariot, as you can see, has a little Cancer emblem on their belt, and it does correlate with Cancer and sort of harnessing both the light and the shadow. I noticed that I refrained from saying dark. In the spiritual community, I've learned that I don't want to say dark because that means a bad thing, and there are dark-skinned people, so just these little ways are ways that we can improve. Okay, so when you know better, you do better. So we have the light and the shadow, and we are going to be going full steam ahead and trying to integrate both of the, you know, emotional places that feel uncomfortable or less than light and rainbowish, you know, and get, you know, ready to go forward. You know, the chariot is a vehicle, taking what do we hold dear to us with us forward. You know, what are we going to bring forward through this shift, through this new paradigm shift, through this new life and understanding here, okay? And then the Six of Pentacles is talking about, you know, what are you putting out, and are you part of what I call the infinity dance, where we go back and forth, the giving and the receiving. You know, what are you ready to exchange, you know, and is it feeding your soul? Is it fueling, you know, you as a person in your heart? Does it make you feel in love with who you are? Does it make you feel like you are giving back, or just being a part of the web of life, because we're all connected, and this is the giving and receiving. What I find interesting about tarot is it can be so literal. If you look at this card, what I see when I first look at it is a white person, okay, holding the scales and holding the money, which is power, and the scales is justice. They get to say, you know, they get to call the shots and say what is fair, and they are, what are they doing with this money? Are they showing off the money? Are they, you know, going to pay it forward? Are they just holding it, you know, because they're getting ready to spend it on, you know, I don't know, what, corporate greed or something like that? And then we see the darker skin hands, and it has a feeling of them, you know, needing more, wanting more, being less than. And so I just think that was interesting that even in the tarot, it shows that things must be balanced out, you know, and there are some powerful shifts happening, and you know, how are you part of this, and what are you feeling about all of this going on? So this is a crazy time, and just don't get off course here with all the emotions, and there's a lot of it. Just try to remain true and open and vulnerable and humble, just open to how you can be better in all of this, and true to yourself. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. If you feel like getting a reading from me, you can always go to my website, and there are links there. Thanks. Bye-bye.